Payback. Chapter 39. Now. Oscar. Unedited. I am sitting on the bed typing away on my phone when I receive a video call from my mother. I answer the call and see Mom walking around the living room. Autumn was released from prison, she says. How? When? I thought you said you would make sure she stays in there for life. She was released last week. And yes, I paid someone to make sure she stayed in there forever, but apparently the plan he had in mind backfired on him. In prison, Autumn behaved with great gentleness and docility. She was loved by not only the other inmates but the officers and guards too, so it was hard to get to her. Now what? She doesn't know that we are alive, right? So there's nothing to worry about. I ask and she keeps quiet. Ma, does Autumn know that we are alive? Well, when I visited her in prison I might have said more than I should have. I was angry and... You told her? Not directly, but even if she knows that you are alive, what could she possibly do? You know that Autumn was arrested as an accomplice to a charge that should have been slapped on me. If she finds out that I am alive and manages to prove it, I could go to jail for not only that offense but for faking my death too. But why would she come after you? To prove her innocence. I don't think we need to worry about her. She is naive. Her focus will be on her children now. Besides, you live by a different name now. She can't find you even if she tried. If you say so. Leslie walks up to the bedroom door and announces, "Lunch is ready, babe. I will join you shortly." Okay. I will talk to you later, Ma. Pass my regards to Autumn and the kids. All right. Ending the call, I walk out of the room and join Leslie in the dining room. She is sitting at the table and has already started eating. You started without me. I was starving, babe. I understand. Leslie is 3 months pregnant with our third child. The pregnancy came as a surprise. It was totally unplanned, but we embraced it. I love the idea of being a father for the third time. I hope it's a boy. Archer deserves to have a brother. Sitting down, I dish up for myself. That was Mom on the call. She was just telling me that Autumn got released from prison a week ago. Okay, she says. Taking a spoonful of rice and sauce, she breathes in the fragrance, then altogether, stuffs her mouth with it. I continue to stare at her and she looks like she is in complete bliss. This is amazing, babe, you should try it. No thank you. Your loss, she says, then picks her glass of orange juice and takes a few sips. Did you hear what I just said? What did you say? Autumn was released from prison. She eyes me. I heard and responded. Okay. That's all you said. Was I supposed to say anything else? We knew she would come out someday, right? Mom had promised to find a way to keep her in forever. Obviously her plan failed. You are not moved by her release. No, I am not. The revenge was carried out. We all got what we wanted from her. I think let's allow her to rest and live her own life. What if she comes for us? She doesn't even know that we are alive, and even if she knew, I don't think she would be as stupid as that. Autumn is not the kind of woman that seeks vengeance. She is too soft-hearted. So we should pretend like she doesn't even exist. Yes, unless you want to go back and marry her again. Why would you say a thing like that? I really don't want to talk about Autumn. I don't care what happens to her from this point on. You and your family should forget about your obsession with her. How about you start looking for your father? What is that even supposed to mean? You know, I have always wondered why it was so easy for you guys to get back at Autumn for ruining your lives, but you never bothered to look for the main culprit, your father. Don't talk about that man. I don't even know where he is. He too should have paid. Whose side are you on? That's not even a question you should ask. Not after everything I have done for you and your family. I just feel you should have looked for your father and made him pay. Leslie is unbearable sometimes. If not for the sacrifices that she made, I would have probably left her. How can she be this calm about this situation? Our children are still in Zambia with Bernice. What if Autumn decides to hurt them? You know, let's just drop this topic. Yes. We eat the rest of the meal in silence, and when we are done, Leslie asks the maid to clear the table before she disappears into the bedroom. I need to cool off, she says when she emerges a couple of minutes later carrying her beach bag and wearing a swimsuit. I'm going for a swim. Okay, I will join you soon. Sure. She leaves and I throw myself on the couch and close my eyes. I know I shouldn't be worried about Autumn being out of jail, but I can't help it. There's a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach that something bad is about to happen. I've had this feeling for some time now, even before I knew that Autumn was released from jail. You know, life has been amazing over the last couple of years. With the money that I made from the O&M investment holdings, Leslie and I have been able to travel the world and we have lived large. We actually changed our identities and we don't go by the names Leslie and Oscar anymore. Leslie and I are currently living in the Maldives, a country in South Asia. The Maldives is an exquisite place and very famous for its beauty. Both Leslie and I love it here. Maldivian people are also friendly. We enjoyed talking with them, bathing in the ocean and moving around the island and shore. We have been here for 6 months and we might stay a bit longer than we intended to. We don't usually stay in a place for longer than a year, but this place feels like home. Maybe we will wait until we have our son before we consider moving elsewhere. Asterisk. Ella B.